Hi guys, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Cheers. This isn't a homebrew. This is what was bought for me by my stepdaughter, Rachel. And I don't know if you can see. It's an Iron Maiden Trooper glass and a bottle of Trooper. And it came with this awesome tin. I love that. I don't know what I'll use that for, but I will use it. I have had this beer before, and I stupidly drank it cold. Don't know why, what possessed me to do that. But it's much better at room temperature. This isn't a review, but it's much more packed with flavour, raisiny flavours. Nice beer. Updates. Today's Saturday. Watching Lakey Bloke on the cast. Brewing on Monday. Got a day off work, so I'm doing a double brew day. Going to brew up a rye IPA. I saw Brewmaster Ben did a review of one of Adam at Baldy's Homebrew beers that had rye in it, so I've always liked rye beers since I tried one at the Great British Beer Festival. Reverend James had 3 pumps on, the standard Reverend James, a rye Reverend James, and another one that I can't remember what it was. Colin Kojak, he will remember what it was, but I can't remember. And really enjoyed it, so I'm going to brew up a rye IPA, probably with some New Zealand hops in it. I'm sure I've got some in the freezer. Maybe a bit of mix and match, I'll see what I've got. And a dry Irish stout, obviously, to go on the nitro. So I've got the summer ale in here, which I've been drinking on tonight. I'll have the rye IPA. Because I'm only drinking Saturdays now, that'll see me well into the autumn, and then the stout will be on. Happy days, can't wait. I've ordered a new tap because of this leaky problem. Clive at Norfolk Hillbilly pointed out he had the same issue with one of these taps. There was a micro hair crack in somewhere in the tap, and it was making it leak. So I've ordered a complete tap setup from the Homebrew shop in Ireland, homebrewshop.ie I think it is. That's on its way, and I had a missed parcel today, so it could be that. That will sort that problem out. Beer Lover 1983 brew. We were looking in this small freezer, and he seems to think we could get 3 kegs in here. So if this tap works out okay, that's coming from Ireland, then I will order another one, have it in the middle, and have 3 taps going at once. Obviously there will probably always be a stout on tap because I do love my stouts. Probably some sort of IPA pale ale, and the third one I'll rotate. Saisons, Belgian beers, brown ales, keep switching them around all the way through that through the year. Any other updates? No, I meant to have got this fermentation fridge up and running in readiness for the brew day Monday, so I'm going to have to move my arse and do it tomorrow. All I need to do is attach the little probe for the heat side, and that will now be fine. I also need to go and get another fermenter tomorrow because I've only got one. And I've got one there, it's brand new, but it's got the tap on it, and every time I've ever used one of those with a tap on it, fruit fly, it's always leaked, so I'll just use that as a bottling bucket. So I'm off to Wilkinson's tomorrow to get a fermenter. I mentioned in the cast tonight, way back when Roy did his series on cider yeast and how to build it up, I've now took that onto beer yeast as well, and the rye IPA will be used American ale yeast, which I did a batch of beer a while back and saved some yeast. It's been sitting in my fridge in a mason jar for a little while now, but I took it out, and through watching Basic Brewing, where they revive out of date yeast, I did a very like 800ml, very weak malt extract yeast starter, and it kicked off straight away. Now I'm going to up that to maybe a 1 litre starter, bit more malt extract, build it up. I mean, I looked at it today, the yeast is trebled in size already just with the weak yeast starter that I used. So it works. If your yeast is out of date, you know, a couple of months, whatever, it's worked. It's kicked off, fizzing away. It's not on a stir plate. I'm just swirling the flask every now and again, and it seems to work well. So happy days on that one. No other updates really. That is it. These fermenters that you can see behind me, I don't use anymore because they're out of date. I just use them for crushing grains in, etc., etc. Maybe sanitising your few bottles in, but other than that, not used. So that's my updates. Cheers guys, I'll see you next week. Oh, you may have noticed the flag. What can I say? Common sense prevailed in the end. Cheers guys, see you next week.